Hey everybody, it's Mr. Mayor here, and this is the first of our January phonics sessions for home learning, and today we're going to look at the J sound, and that's recorded using the letter J. In this session we'll be introducing or consolidating the J sound, and children will need some paper to write on or whiteboard, a pencil pen or whiteboard pen to write with, and it would be useful for them to have their individual letter and digraph flashcards. These are the ones that we sent home in their blue reading folders. Let's start by thinking about some sounds that we already know. We could do these ones together. S, k, h, f, b, e, a. Well done if you were able to say those sounds with me. We looked at s, k, h, f, b, e, a. Can you see any digraphs here? Well done if you pointed to s, k, or f. What is a digraph again? That's right, a sound that's recorded using two letters. I wonder if you can beat your parent at home to find the sounds that I say now. So I'm going to say the sound and you need to point to it as quickly as you can. Here's our first sound. B. B. Can you find B? That's right, well done if you were able to find it quicker than your grown-up at home. How about That's right, there's the letter H. E. 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 Well done if you found the sound E recorded using the letter E. S. Can you find S? Well done if you beat your parent at home. And finally, can you find the sound R? There it is, recorded using the letter R. The sound we're going to think about today is J. J. And we can write this using the letter J, and here's a lowercase j on the screen. Could you practice using your pointing finger, or even your pen or pencil if you have it in front of you, to write the letter J for the sound J? J. Can you think of any words that use the J sound? And at the moment we're going to think about words that use the J sound at the beginning. And that's where we're going to find them in most of our reading at this stage. You could pause the video now and have a chat with your grown-up at home and see if you could write a list or get them to write it for you of all the words that you could think of that use the sound J. You might even want to go on a treasure hunt around your house to try to find some. When you're ready, press play and we'll think about some of the words together. Fantastic! What words did you find? Here are some of the words that I thought of. J. Jump. Jet. Jog. Joust. Jelly. Joke. Jumper. Juggle. Job. Joint. Jingle. Did you find any of the same words as me? Did you find any words that I didn't find? You might want to pause this video now, adults, and get your child to put some of these words into sentences. Some word reading. Some words are going to appear on the screen and we're going to use our sounds to segment and then blend them to read the word. If you want to have a challenge, you could try doing this before we do it together, so you could press pause as each word appears on the screen and have a go at reading it by yourself. Otherwise, you could try reading it with me. J, e, t, jet, 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 Do you think you can put that word in a sentence for your grown-up at home? Job. Job. What does the word job mean? Jump. Can you put the word jump in a sentence? This word looks slightly different. It still has the letter J, but what is different about it? Well done if you said that it's a capital letter. It's at the beginning of the name, Jack. We have a proper noun, so we're using a capital letter, just like you use a capital when you write your name. Let's see if we can read this word together. Jack. Jack. There's another capital J. Let's see if we could read this name. Jill. We had Jack and then Jill. I wonder if you know any nursery rhymes about Jack and Jill. If you do, you could pause the video and sing it or say it with your grown-up at home now. Now we're going to think about some sentence reading. So we're going to see if we can use the sounds that we know to segment and blend these words and put them together, and then put all the words together to read the sentence. Just like at school, we're going to start by looking for any of those camera words, the words that we take pictures of at the moment, that are high frequency but that don't use the sounds that we've learnt so far. Can you see any of them here? Well done if you saw the word A. A. So already we know one word in our sentence. Let's see if we can segment and blend the rest. It. It. Is. It is a. It is a big. Big. It is a big jump. It is a big jump. Can you see the letter J anywhere in this sentence? That's right. There it is at the start of the word jump, the J sound that we're thinking about today. This sentence is a bit longer, but don't be put off. Let's start again by looking for any of those camera words, the words that we take a photo of, because we're learning to read them by sight at the moment. Can you see any of them here? Well done if you found the word the. So already we know that this sentence has the word the. Let's see if we can segment and blend the rest of the sounds. Jack, Jack, and Jack and Jill, Jack and Jill went. Jack and Jill went up the. Jack and Jill went up the hill. Jack and Jill went up the hill. That might have been in the nursery rhyme that you were just saying to your grown-ups at home. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Now it's your turn to do some writing. I'm going to show you some pictures and some sound buttons or sound lines, and I want you to have a go at writing the word with your grown-up at home. Adults, you might need to pause this video to give your child a little bit of extra time. If they want, they could use the flashcards that we gave you in the blue reading folders to help them with this. So they don't necessarily need to be writing by using their hands with pens or pencil. They could be building the words using flashcards or using post-it notes or something that you've made for them. What can you see in this picture? That's right, there's a pot of jam. I think this is strawberry jam. What letters did you need to write the word jam? Think about the sounds that you could use and then how you write them down. Well done if you said j, jam, and that you needed a J, A and M, jam. What's this man doing in this picture? You might think that he's going for a run, but that doesn't use the j sound that we're thinking about today. What's another word that you could use for somebody running? Maybe it's something that you do, that you've done with your grown-ups, or your grown-ups do sometimes at home. Well done if you said jog. This man is going for a jog. Could you see if you could build the word or write the word jog? You might need to pause this video to give yourself some extra time. Let's see how he did. J, O, G, jog, jog, J, O, G, jog. Our final word that we're thinking about writing today is, what could it be? Looking at these pictures, I can see that there are 4 planes, but that doesn't have the j sound. These are jets. Well done if you said jets. Do you think you could pause this video and try to write or build the word jets? If you notice, there are 4 sound buttons there, so you're going to need 4 different sounds, and these sounds are going to be written using 4 single letters. When you're ready, press play and we'll look at this word together. Jets. J, E, T, S, jets. Jets. J, E, T, S. Jets. The last thing that we're going to do in this session is think about some sentence writing. You've done a brilliant job so far. Already we thought about the sounds on their own, saying those individual sounds. We've thought about learning the j sound recorded using the letter J. You looked at reading words using your sounds. You looked at reading sentences, so using the sounds that you know to build words to read sentences. You thought about spelling some words just now. You might have used your flashcards to build them, or you might have even tried to do some writing at home. And finally, I'm going to give you a sentence, some dictation, and I want you to try to write it down. Adults, you might want to help your child by drawing these sound buttons and the word circle or oval on a piece of paper or the whiteboard for them. They might use their flashcards to build these words, they might try to do some writing, or they might just tell you the sounds and you can record it for them. This is something we were only just starting to do at school before the Christmas break, so don't worry if it's something that your child finds difficult at this stage. Okay, so the sentence I would like you to write is, it is a red jet. It is a red jet. I've given you a clue there because I've used our sound oval and sound dots, and so you might already know what word is going to come in that oval, a word that we know how to read, but it isn't using the sounds that we know have learnt at the moment to spell. You'll need to pause this video and have a go at writing, it is a red jet, and when you're ready, press play and we'll look at it together. Okay, let's see how you did. It. I needed an I and a T, and because it was the start of my sentence, I used a capital letter. It is an I and an S. A was the word inside my sound oval. It is on my word oval. It is a red, R-E-D. It is a red jet. Oh, and there's our sound for the day. Jet, J-E-T. And adults, when we're thinking about spelling words, we try to encourage children to use letter names. It is a red jet. I got a capital letter at the start of the sentence, and I've got all of the words that I need, but is there anything missing? Well done if you said it needs some end punctuation. And for this sentence, I'm using a full stop. It is a red jet. Well done if you had a go at building that sentence at home. How do you feel about your learning today? We've been thinking about the j sound, and we've done some single sounds, some word reading, some sentence reading, some word writing, and some sentence writing. If you're feeling confident, show your grown-up a thumbs up. If you're feeling confident but you found it a little bit tricky, a thumb in the middle, or if you think you need to do quite a bit more work on this, show me a thumbs down at this stage. Adults, it'll be really useful if you could let me or Miss Goff know how your child found this session today. Take care and have a great day, everybody.